Hi everyone, so today this is going to be my first video. I'm really nervous, but I'm just kind of going to do this for fun, and if it doesn't do well, it doesn't do well, you know, it's not a big deal. But anyways, today we're going to be doing my skincare, and I know that I don't have the best skin, so you're probably like, well, why would I listen to you? And you don't have to. I'm just going to do my routine and kind of explain the things that I use and why I use them, and yeah. So the first thing I always do is I love to use lip oil because it's not like sticky like lip gloss is, and I feel like it's more moisturizing than like a chapstick would be, so I always put some of that on because I hate having dry lips. It literally drives me nuts. So first step is already done. So I don't always have motivation to do my skincare every day, so sometimes my skin gets really bad, and I've been really stressing lately, so I believe that some forehead pimples come from stress. I think I read that somewhere, but that could totally be wrong. So I think that's what these are from, so I'm going to be putting a pimple patch on that one. But the first thing I do is I use the e.l.f. Holy Hydration toner. My sister actually gave this to me, and I like the Holy Hydration line because I have dry to normal skin, so I use this. So I just kind of put some in the palm of my hand. That way I don't have to use cotton pads every day, well, every time I use toner. And I heard that it's good to just kind of pat it into your skin, but I kind of have to rub it on my nose because it's very hard to pat it on my nose. So I just kind of do that. Hopefully this will be a short video and not a long one. I like to talk, so sometimes I get a little carried away. But if you'd like to see like more of these videos, please let me know. I could do like a makeup routine, morning skincare, whatever you want. Leave recommendations. So I just do that, and you can already see that my skin is pretty shiny. And I already cleanse my skin. I usually oil cleanse and like regular cleanse because I don't know, I have like a lot of clogged pores, so I try to like get as much dirt out as I can. So then I use the Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid Serum. And one thing about me is I try to use animal cruelty-free products. So e.l.f. is cruelty-free, Good Molecules is cruelty-free, and the cream that I use is cruelty-free. I'm not sure about the lip oil, but I believe that it is, but correct me if I'm wrong. So I watch a lot of Vogue Beauty Secrets, so I think it was Dove Cameron that said she puts her serum on the back of her hand. That way it doesn't like absorb into your palm. And then I just put it on my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, and my nose. Try to get all of it off. There's still like a little bit on, but and I just kind of rub it in. If you have any tips for me, please drop them in the comments. I've got a lot of tips from my esthetician, and I have used some of her tips, but I'm not somebody who has a lot of money, so I can't always, you know, just go out and buy new products a lot of the time. So I just kind of try to do what I can with my skin, and I'm pretty happy with the way my skin is. You know, it's gonna break out whether I like it or not. Some standards are just really unrealistic that are set for teenagers and their skin. You don't need to have glass skin. As much as I personally would love to have glass skin, it's not gonna happen. And you can kind of still have really nice skin with acne, like, don't worry about it. So I like sweat on my upper lip, so if you see me doing this a lot, it's because I'm trying to get the product to not drip off of my skin. I don't know why I do that. I guess I just get really warm because it's summer. So the last thing I use is not the e.l.f. Face cream. I do like the e.l.f. face cream, but I got a new one, and I'll put it somewhere up here because I don't know how to correctly pronounce it, and I believe that, like I said, I believe it's cruelty free too. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna put my pimple patch on first because I don't know if the moisturizer will like affect it like getting to it. These are the Hero patches, I believe. I got them for Christmas from my mom, and I use this little compact mirror to make sure that I place it correctly. I usually have to concentrate so hard, and this one I had to like pull off of another one, so it's like really wrinkled. See, like the side is wrinkled. I think I placed it fairly okay. Hopefully it just stays on and works. That's what I'm concerned about. So I got these from Sephora. At my Sephora, you can literally walk around and they have like a little, like in the skincare section, they have like a little bucket with a bunch of these in them. And I like to use them to like scoop the face cream out because, I don't know, it makes me feel like whimsical or something. I don't know. Like, it helps me romanticize skincare, I guess, because like I mentioned, I don't like to do it. I mean, I don't mind it, but usually every day I use moisturizer, but if I don't do the stuff that I just showed you, sometimes I won't do toner and sometimes I won't do serum. It just depends on how I'm feeling. Like if I really feel like doing my skincare, and then I'll do more. I totally just got it all over my finger. Okay. So then I just rub it in. Actually, I heard, I don't think this is true, but I saw a video, there's hair on my face. I saw a video somewhere that was like, if you pat it in, it like helps it absorb better. So we're gonna do that, but if it works, I honestly think it does, but I heard somewhere that it wasn't true. But I'm gonna do it anyways because I feel like it makes my face shinier. It's hard to do things around this pimple patch because it's so like wrinkled. I don't even know if it covered my pimple or if that's my pimple. I don't know. And then I rub it in on my nose because it's kind of hard to pat it in on my nose because I have like a larger nose, so it kind of is hard to, you know, pat on. And if you like, if I don't know what I'm trying to say. I mean, I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how to word it. Does anybody else's hands feel like sticky after you do skincare? Because every time I see like people doing get ready with me, it's like they never like mention that, and I'm like, is it just me? Maybe it is. But the extra steps that I like to do is I like to brush my eyebrows up. I don't know why I do this. It just makes me feel like more put together. I don't know why, but I just use my mirror and this spoolie that's really gross that I got like 3 years ago from, I think it was in Ulta, because she did my makeup and she gave me a bunch of these because she didn't know how to do mascara well. So I usually just brush them up. I feel like it's weird not talking, so I'm trying to like talk as much as I can. So then my eyebrows are just like that. And then another thing that I do, which I don't know why I do this because my eyelashes do not stay up, but I like to curl them. But this eyelash curler is the only like fairly clean one that I have that doesn't have a lot of mascara on it. So I like to use this one to curl my eyelashes when there's no like makeup on them. But this one tends to pull my eyelashes out. So I'm gonna do this really carefully because I take pride in my eyelashes. And I don't know, it just, like they stick. You can see that they're sticking. I don't know if that's one that it pulled out or if that's just one that's already stuck in there. I'm doing it so lightly, like I don't know if you can tell, but okay, I think I'm good. But like if you look, apparently I heard, I'm telling you guys a bunch of stuff that I heard, but so I don't know if any of this is true, but if you like look in your eyelash curlers, if they have like the little line in the middle, I heard that like it can like grasp your eyelash and like pull some of them out. I really like my eyelashes because I feel like they're fairly long. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but it makes me feel good. And sometimes I usually just try to brush my eyelashes up. I don't wear mascara every day because, like, if I don't really go anywhere, I just don't really wear it. But maybe that has something to do with it. I really don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you come back for other videos and let me know if you'd like to see more. Bye.